Hi, I'm Mr. Kavanagh, and I was one of the producers and the director of our first ever school musical this year, which was Aladdin.
Hi, I'm Hayden, and I played Aladdin in that musical.
Hi, I'm Aveen and I played the wonderful Genie. So I used the iPad a lot when rehearsing. So I would record lines on my iPad and then I'd record other people's lines, like say Hayden's, and then it would make it easier for me to actually learn my own lines and know when to come in, because then I was able to do it without the help of anyone else. And then I also, for like backing tracks and being able to access all the resources that I needed to actually rehearse, and it would just have made it so much easier.
Even for the scripts, when everyone has their own like physical copy of the scripts, but some people lost them, didn't bring them in, anything like that. But you can actually save it onto, say, Pages, and then you can use that on the iPads.
Yeah, one thing that I found actually really, really useful for all the actors who were doing the show was, obviously when we're on the stage, I'd be giving people different directions as to enter, exit, stage left, stage right. But as the show progresses, sometimes different things can come up, and sometimes these things can change. So if you have a physical script and a pen, you're putting in enter stage left, and then suddenly a couple of weeks later it has to be changed, so you're scribbling that out, enter stage right and exit stage left. So because we're actually able to use the iPads and the stylus, you haven't got all of these messy notes and scribbles all over the pages, so you can just tap the pen and be able to rub out what you had from a couple of weeks ago, and then put in enter stage left or enter stage right or whatever you need to do. So it just kept it a lot tighter, everything was all in one place, and there was no missing pages or pages falling out or people robbing each other's scripts and things like that. So it was much easier in that regard as well.
So the iPad was really good for actually communicating with teachers and other students. Like say if we had a question about rehearsals, we'd be able to communicate with each other and ask the different teachers and annoy the teachers about it. And it was good for actually finding out information.
Yeah, I suppose not only finding out information for myself as one of the teachers or any of the other teachers or the students, but also being able to broadcast all the different information about the shows to the wider community. So for example, we've several different social media accounts we're able to use, obviously the camera function on the iPad to make videos, to take pictures. We're also able to edit all these videos and put the information about the show in there, so the dates, the venues, who's going to be in it, where it was going to be on, tickets, raffle tickets, everything like that. So also to be able to have a place to create and store all this information, and then to be able to broadcast it, whether it was through social media or through email, to the broader school community, I think was a huge help, and also not only raised awareness about it to the parents and friends of the TYs, but also to get in the whole school community involved, because it was a whole school event as well.
Yeah, I do think I think Schoology played probably the biggest part in having everything organized between actually more so for the marketing and sort of costume design, all that kind of thing, because I think, for example, we were asked to create little sort of character profiles and like different bits of costume and their personality traits, and that really helped people who were not even just the costume,
and even costume calls I think went out on Schoology as well. Asking for if people had lamps and costumes and jewels and everything like that.
Constant updates and different things. It was really useful.
Yeah.
After the musical, like creating videos for next year's TYs, kind of promoting getting involved. So we had to, like, on iMovie, I think it was, we got like loads of different videos of us kind of talking about the musical and our experiences, and put loads of photos that were taken together on the iMovie, so that also, like, it wasn't just before the musical, it was also afterward.